So the music industry is an absolute cancer to the internet. They are nothing but a plague to all streaming websites, mainly YouTube and Twitch. I see countless examples of just how bad the music industry is almost every day. From YouTubers having their revenue stolen on some of their videos all because they had 2 seconds of copyrighted music, to Twitch streamers having to worry about the DMCA takedowns that happened on Twitch not that long ago. It's absolutely insane, but recently a new bill that's trying to make its way into Congress has recently started to get a lot of attention, and this bill shows perfectly that the music industry has no bounds with just how greedy they are. So a United States Senator by the name of Tom Tillis, I'm pretty sure that's how you say his name, is trying to pass a bill where YouTubers, Twitch streamers, or pretty much anyone who creates content on the internet could face a felony charge and a possible jail sentence if they get hit with the DMCA strike. And it gets worse because Tom is combining this bill with a much larger one, so he's trying to get it snuck into Congress and have it go into the radar, and he's trying to get it passed and have it go into effect by the end of 2020. And I even heard from some people that this bill might get passed in the next 2 days, which is just terrifying to think about. Now, before we go any further, I just want to say that I understand that streaming copyrighted music or content is illegal, and there needs to be consequences for people that violate copyright laws. Like, if you stream an entire music album and you don't have permission to do so, then yes, you should get hit with a DMCA strike and be punished for it. But if it's like 2 seconds of a copyrighted song that you didn't mean to include, then no, you shouldn't get punished for it, but chances are you'll still get hit with a DMCA strike. And with this law, that strike could turn into a felony charge and potential jail sentence, and this can even apply to video games, which sometimes have copyrighted songs in them. Even if you stream a copy of a game that you own, you can still get hit with a strike because of that one song that played in the background for 10 seconds. The music industry is practically making it a sin to have copyrighted material in your content. They put Uncle Scrooge to shame with how greedy they are. And Tom Tillis, the guy who's trying to get this bill passed, is not getting any support from the general public. Like, everyone on social media is against this bill for very obvious reasons. And there was a lawyer on YouTube who made a video talking about the bill and just how bad it can possibly be, and if you want to see that video, it will be linked in the description. Now, this bill is so incredibly vague that it pretty much applies to anyone that gets a strike. No matter how big or small the offense may be, if you get a strike, consider yourself fucked. I guess the intention behind the bill is good, but it's so unspecific that many people are going to be convicted felons and possibly go to jail all because of this law. And I feel like the only reason that Tom is trying to pass this bill is because he's getting paid to do it, and the amount he's getting paid is not even that much. Like, if you look at his campaign donors, they are not giving him a lot of money. Yeah, sure, you got companies like Comcast who are giving him $20,000, but then you got other companies like Sony who are only giving him $6,000. And if you look closely, you tend to notice that his campaign donors are companies that work within the music industry, so Tom has basically become their little puppet doing all their dirty work, and he's not even getting that much in return. And another question about this bill is, how are they going to go about enforcing it? Are they just going to hand out felonies and jail sentences to anyone who has a DMCA strike, no matter how big or small the offense is? Or how are they going to fine and convict YouTubers that don't live in the United States? How's that going to work? Are they just going to send them an angry email being like, hey, stop doing that, we don't like it, it's not okay? But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens, and it seems like the only thing we can do as of right now is just make a lot of noise. Hopefully by raising awareness, enough people will see this bill and realize that it's fucking ridiculous and will be catastrophic to online content creation. Critical or Penguin Z0 started the hashtag StopDMCA on Twitter in hope of raising awareness, and it got to #1 on the trending page in the United States. But overall, this bill is obviously terrible for content creation on the internet and will most likely result in thousands of innocent people behind bars. Like, could you imagine ending up in prison because someone rickrolled you on stream? Like, that's just ridiculous. I feel like in the future, the music industry is going to try and seek the death penalty for anyone that uses any amount of copyrighted material, even if it's on accident. It honestly baffles me that this cunt, or sorry, I meant Tom Tillis, is willing to throw thousands if not millions of innocent people behind bars because they accidentally used 3 seconds of copyrighted material, all for a little over $100,000. You truly have to be a massive piece of shit to even consider doing that. Throwing someone in jail and turning them into a convicted felon because they listen to a song during a live stream is fucking idiotic, and I can't even comprehend how someone could possibly think that it's a good idea and should be carried out. I really hope that this bill won't get passed and that it'll be outright rejected by Congress, but we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you guys for much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.